Yo, welcome back everyone to the stream. How we going? It has been almost a week, actually over a week even, since we've been on the NTF testing world. Oh, it's actually the testing server now. We're on the Prototech CMP. So, I have done a little bit of work with activation, on compacting this redstone. So this is how it looks now, and it is incredibly, incredibly compact. Like we've got, this comparator set up here. It's all tileable. I'm gonna change this system out here to like dispensers and buckets. So that like just makes it a little bit more compact. And yeah, it just overall it's a lot smaller. There's a bit of logic here that we have to sort out. That's currently all the mess is like up here. And then we've got to do the timings and stuff. But yeah, this new design is showing a lot of promise. So it's vertically stacked. It resets as it goes up instead of all resetting at the end. I don't think it's going to work straight off the bat because I have messed around with it a bit recently. Yeah. So I think it needs like an item in the bottom here. Okay, so there's a salmon there. Let's see, so I have not touched this world in about 7 days. See if I can get up to scratch real quick. Oh, you mean like crafting the dispensers? Which one do you think will be less laggy though? Yeah, see, look, the bubble column here is screwed up. That's why this isn't working. So I feel like the pistons are going to be a bit more laggy. And then you have to place slightly less blocks as well. I mean, if it makes the farm use up less MSPT, then I guess it's just something that we're gonna have to do. But yeah, crafting a lot will be terribly annoying. Probably have to make not an auto crafter, but like the AFK crafting systems, and then putting buckets in them. Yeah, that'll also be painful. That is a good point. That is a good point. We do have to build this eventually. Alright, so I'm gonna try and switch it on again. So it looks good. That's a bubble column. Yep. Okie dokie. Okay, this is not transferring for some reason. Yeah, I'm just kind of chilling in there. I might have broken something up here. So we've got a door, we've got that. So what's meant to happen is we get a signal that comes up here. Which activates that. So that drops the first TNT. And then at the same time we have another signal which comes around here, which triggers that piston. This piston goes off to push this slime block, which then pushes across the first bit of TNT. So that part was working. And then a signal comes across here for this observer to detect, which powers the piston, which breaks the water bubble column thinger. So then that should send a signal back up to the top, all the way to here, where that observer detects it. That might have to be changed in the future. And that powers and drops another TNT. And at the same time, this one also detects it, pushes the piston across, which powers all that. Okay. Don't see why that one wasn't working. Also, that is terribly wired. I know it's just a temporary on-off switch, but like, wow. Okay. So yeah, that comes across. Get a pulse there. Oh, I saw this fire. Okay, I have to slow down the tick rate a little bit. Oh, what's the thing called? Quickly scroll through them. Smooth client animation. Okay, so that is going to retract that. We got a pulse there. Yeah. Get that pulse, that's cool. Powers that, which should... Oh wait, this dropper has gone up. Well, where's the item gone? Oh boy. Well, there's a rogue item in there. Oh no, it's all the way at the bottom again. Okay. Well, what's meant to happen is that this item gets pushed up 2 rows every cycle, so it triggers a new piston layer. And for some reason, the dropper tower does not want to function, even though it was last week, unless I'm using an older version. I don't think so. That looks like just a backup. See if this one works. Oh no, that's definitely an older one. Yes, this is the most recent one. Be great if these walls would change state. Get a resource pack on. Yeah, that one. That one. That one. Okay, so we chuck a door there. They kind of like all fire. Oh no, they don't. Maybe you can't use a door. That's not good. What am I gonna do? Oh, fix the problem. Okay. Redstone. Okay, there we go. So that, for some reason, we never bothered to test if the door worked. Sadly, it doesn't. It's a big shame because this has to activate the this trapdoor here as well. But that isn't too much of a deal. Probably make something like that. Yeah. And then knock off a ticket delay there. Add another tick there. Yeah, does look alright. Okay. So we found out a little issue. Chuck an item down there. Get rid of the slamming. Should I put the slamming in? Okay. Now this should... Oh, okay, that's been toggled. Okay, so here we go. So now you can see how this works. This block sounds really loud. So each layer now resets as it goes up. So imagine the TNT comes down, that one gets pushed across. Obviously it's out of sync right now, but this does work with the proper timings and stuff. So that would extend, catch the TNT, and then that one pushes across. And then when that one gets pushed, it resets the layer below it. So yeah, all we have to do is just delay the TNT by a bit, and then individually tweak the timings for the most efficient... Oh, what the hell did I just press? Oh, block collision. For the most efficient TNT, like, kind of release, because you want to be releasing the TNT when all the items have, like, dropped off and gone their separate ways. In this case, it's over there. I changed my zoom and drop keys around, so I'm not accidentally dropping stuff when I hit Q. So if you randomly see me like just zoom in a bunch of times, I'm sorry. Yeah, just trying to get out of a habit, get into a new one. Yeah, so the system, I'm not going to do the timings until I've got this top part worked out, because it's a bit glitchy, like I said before. And also kind of messy. Like this redstone could definitely be tidied up, I'm sure. With this stuff in here, like this is really compact. Like you've got comparators on observers. You've got this pretty small toggle kind of thing. So this pretty much is just a bunch of RS NOR latches, which need a signal from the layer above it to put it back into its default state, and then initially it triggers or pushes an item into this dropper, which this comparator detects, which pushes the piston across for enough time for the TNT to land on it, for the slime block to push across, and then for the TNT to go up to the next layer afterwards. So yeah, pretty much cut out this entire area here, because if you notice on previous designs, it kind of had modules and random redstone stuff on both sides. So I'll try to show that in the thumbnail. But yeah, you see on here, there's redstone on both sides. Like each bit needs like four blocks pretty much for one layer. Like it was ridiculous, which means you had to have the pistons on both sides with big gaps, and it was overall really messy. Heaps of pistons were being used, lots of repeaters, all that stuff. So yeah, this system resets as it goes along, just uses less redstone components, a lot easier to build, and more lag friendly. Okay. So yeah, the item, it's meant to return back to here at the end of the cycle, but I think it gets stuck. Let's see, where does it get stuck? It gets stuck there. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, that is an issue. That's an issue. Pretty much the signal comes all the way up here, cascades up, reaches here. Final signal gets sent off, and then this dropper gets powered by that observer on the final cycle, which pushes the thing into there. So all we have to do now is just maybe get input from like that, power that, and then we'll go into there. Good if I can get an observer facing in. You think this would work, right? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna try this stuff one step at a time. Of course, with a little bit of a tick rate increase. Oh boy. Okay. So we decided to get stuck in there for God knows why. Oh yeah, that's because this dispenser. So I'm gonna change that later on. That's not a now thing to solve. It's interesting as it is. Okay, so the item did not end up back there. Have you planned on chunk loading all this? No, I haven't planned on. Well, I plan on doing it, but I haven't made a plan for how I'm gonna do it yet. But that isn't a problem for now, eh? That's a later on thing, you know. Just build it in like the spawn chunks or something. Can I just use like a bunch of nether portals to load it? Or would that be really laggy? Or would it be best to just have like a couple client bots, server-side bots, whatever they are, just spaced evenly along the farm? So I got stock. Where'd I get stock? Why are there 28 redstone blocks? Yeah, I think I got stock in like that one. I'm just gonna check it again. You can, yes, but carpet bots, yeah, carpet, sure. Who knows, Proto might be a semi-vanilla server by the time this is finished. Come on. Oh, that looks good. It has transcended the skeleton of the farm, and it ends up there. That's weird. You'd think it would end up at least there. There's the other bits of redstone. God damn it. Yeah, you'd think it would end up there, because that's kind of powering these three. Unless it's like a update order thing. No, Proto doesn't have carpet. We're vanilla, baby. Reluctantly vanilla. I could do some... No, wait. And still stuck there, okay. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I just have to grab more delay. I mean, carpet has features that are more vanilla than vanilla, but it also has features which aren't more vanilla than vanilla. Just depends which ones you enable. But yeah, they're very picky about which mods are allowed. Like I accidentally had item scroller on and I wasn't able to use that, so yeah. Okay, so the salmon's now there, but that's cool. In fact, I don't need that, because once the item gets to here, all we have to do is just activate this whole instant dropper line. Like that, and then it goes to the bottom. Oh, where the hell did that go? Wasn't in any of those. It's the ethos of the server. Okay, they don't use item scroller or mods in general. Oh, that's dumb. What? Why'd it stop there? No, 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 no. That's not how you're supposed to work. Okay, hopefully that went to the bottom then. Okay, so it's stuck in that one. Cool. Cool, so for some reason, you need an observer there. Nope, okay, not that time, cool. Yeah, sounds reliable enough. I can check the allowed mods list for you. Because it's recently been revised, but yeah, they're very specific on what's allowed and what isn't. Okay, I can probably show this doc on stream. Okay, so not allowed, allowed, pretty straightforward. Using a schematic for X-ray. So item scroller, craft everything, mass craft you can't use, everything else you can. Twitch bridges. Yeah, you can have mini HUD. Replay mod, thank god. I think they allowed Lightmatica just because it was getting pretty difficult to make like projects together at the same time. So if you want, you can kind of like pause the video because there is quite a lot here. Gamma override, because that is vanilla. Elytrafix, thank God for that. For like me and Green Jab with 400 ping. There's a lot here. Holy shit. Yeah, you get the idea. Okay, so what, we have an item stock there. You'd think we could just do something like that. And then that would push it over that last little bit. Let's give that a go. Boom. And then, I'm just going to check straight away. Okay. That's worrying. Oh, that's right, yeah, so we have to activate this circuit here again. Which I believe is done... Well, it was done by taking the output from here, and then just running a pulse up to the top. But we can probably do it in a nicer way. Okay, so... See, what is this nicer way that I talk of? Oh, can't fly. It's going to be something like this. Oh, it's going to have to activate the same trapdoor, of course. Okay. That looks alright. Let's see, so the item was in there, and now it has traversed to... God knows. Where'd that salmon go? Oh man. Oh, there, okay. I'm gonna put an observer there for now, because for some reason it's not working reliably. That's the wrong one. Okay, now it's looping for some reason. It wasn't because of those command blocks. The tick rate doesn't want to go to 20. What have I done? Have I just crashed the server? Unlikely. But possible? Hold up. My internet just gone to shit. No, stream's still going strong. That's odd. What are we looking at? Did I tick warp and not tick rate? That's a snapshot server. That is possible. Okay, so it's running at normal speed now. It has made a bit of a loop for itself, hasn't it? Oh, has this made a clock somehow? Oh, wait, that observer. God damn, okay. That's fine-ish. Bit annoying because now I have to find another workaround for this. Definitely rails could like just curve. That'd be cool. Or even. Bit more lag friendly there. Okay. See how this goes. Wow, that went so well. Oh my god. It's still stuck down there. Yep. What have I broken? Ah, missing a block. Oh great, now it's making another clock. Oh, 'cause there's an observer there. Buddy. Wonder where the fish ended up. But where did the fish end up? Did he get like dispensed or something? Not in any of the usual spots. Oh well. Just gonna have a rogue fish chilling somewhere in there. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. It's the 2 initial TNT. And then that pushes across. Cool. That looks like it's working. And then should just reset like that. And hopefully there's no fish in... Oh my god, why is there a fish there? That says to me that the instant dropper line is activating too early. So it should probably add a bit of delay. So let's get a repeater. Where can we take an output from? It's a little bit later on in the cycle. Probably from there, right? Yeah, go like this. Try some of that. No, I'm gonna need a little... Oh no, I gotta change that keybind. There we go. Okay, that shouldn't matter if I activate that. It doesn't really matter if I double activate this line. It just helps with lag a bit more. Not triggering observers when I don't need to. Would be nice to add a little bit more delay as well. Something like that. Oh, that should be enough, right? Can always move that a bit back. Wait, did I get rid of the salmon? No, I didn't. Okay, and I'm gonna test it without that either. So there we go. So that triggers initially twice, and then we start going up. Yep, that's cool. Bit jumpy, but you get the message. And it's still there. Okay, I'm just gonna try a ludicrous amount of delay, just to make sure that this is a problem, not something else. Oh wait, that activates the trapdoor, yeah. Yeah. Of course. Okay, what's making a clock? What the fuck? Oh, this is just cycling through. I activated it. That's whack. Okay, I'll wait for it to finish. And yeah, it also auto resets. Unlike the other one, just needed a bit more redstone for that. Oh, shoot, do I even have an item in here? Seems like it. Okay, this is working. Weirdly. The salmon's offset by a block. Okay, there's nothing else up here. The other way you could fix this is by having a salmon at the bottom and a salmon at the top, so then it just resets. But there is a chance that it might start interfering with the bottom layers. And yeah, just a lot more effort. Actually, it's a lot less effort, but you can get a more elegant solution with something like this. Which isn't working, even though that one wasn't a proper test. Okay, so make sure that that triggers. Yep, cool. Oh, what the what? Now it's stuck there. That's weird. NTF, it's a nether tree farm. So it's where you grow these, which are technically called huge fungus. And you grow them in one of these modules. So you'd plant like a fungus here. I've got vermin in it, yep, you hit that. And I'll just manually trigger it for now. Is it on, what the hell? I can't interact with note blocks for some reason. Well, I'm literally hitting the note block, and the observer just isn't changing. Okay, that's whack. If I just straight up break this. Okay, that's because that was a dropper, not a dispenser. Time set 9. Oh, I remember why. Okay, yeah, so it needs to be, you need to have a roof over your head, like the tinted glass. And then that makes the night level either, like, 15 for the daylight sensor, or 0 if you put it on day mode. So that just gives an on or off output. So you might notice we do have a roof up there of tinted glass. It's a bit hard to see on stream. The reason why that isn't producing any light is because I placed that roof in there when I had fill updates turned off. So that's not actually really done much in terms of light updates. So the detector still doesn't realize that there's blocks above it. But now you can see it's grown there. I'm just going to try this again. Let's go fungus. You chuck a fungus in there, you hit that, It's going to grow it, make sure it's grown by triggering that 6 times. It's then going to push the whole thing across, including the stem. This piston's going to come across, push the newly grown stem across. That's going to get bone milled by the dispenser in case it turned to nylium. Then it's going to retract. So if you bone mill a nylium block, there's a chance that it generates a fungus, but it can also generate both types of fungus, so it can generate the blue fungus. And that's really bad, because blue fungi, if they're not placed on a warped nylium, they don't grow, so I can't bone mill it. And you also can't place it. For example, you can't put a crimson fungus over the top and override it, as you would if you had, like, say, some roots. You could just place a fungus and you're dandy. So that would clog up the farm. So that's why you push it out and retract it, because then that would break it when you move the block beneath it. So it's good. It's got a bunch of reliability features, I guess, which does cost a little bit of extra lag and added complexity in this mess of observers and stuff, but it works. It's got a weird and wacky water kind of system here, which pushes away all the items that drop off when this TNT system here blows the tree up. So far we've managed to get about 99% efficiency in terms of TNT harvesting items from the tree, which is alright, yeah. And at the moment, we're just debugging this reset system here, which sends an item down to the bottom. Currently, the item's getting stuck here, so just trying to work out why. Then once that's done, I'm gonna change these timings so the slime blocks push the TNT at just the precise time for it to blow up in the dead center of the tree. At least that's the plan anyway. Yeah. So I'm just trying to work out why the items are getting stuck, which takes a while to test because you have to kind of run the farm through its paces first to see what's up. So you can see the comparators are slowly switching on as the item goes up, like that. So that triggers and it goes... Ooh, okay, so it's gotten stuck there, which shouldn't happen because that goes off that. This bloody game. Yeah, no, that shouldn't happen. I don't know how that could happen. You can kind of simulate what happened. So the block comes up there. That triggers, then that triggers. Gets stuck there. Is this getting like cooldown slowed or something? Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, now I know what's happening. So the issue here, okay, is that this wall changes, it changes the wall below it, observers detect it, blah blah blah. Anyway, so if you put an item in here, okay, the observer powers that, the item gets, or the observer powers these two droppers, so the item ends up over here. And at the same time, in the same game tech, this observer also detects the wall changing and powers this dropper and that dropper. Droppers have a 4 game tick cooldown. So the next 2 game ticks later, this observer detects it, powers these 3, but the first dropper's alright, it can send the item, but this dropper's just been powered 2 game ticks ago by that observer, so it's still in its cooldown phase, so it can't dispense the item. Same thing for this one, so the item gets stuck. So what we have to do is add a little bit more delay like that, and then this item will then get sent over to there, and then we just have to activate this whole instant dropper line again once more to send it all the way down to the bottom. I mean, that makes sense in my head at least. Yeah, right. Okay. So the wall got stuck there. Let's see, so we have an item in there, looking pretty good. Trigger that. And it gets stuck there. Okay, now that's interesting. Right, so it gets stuck there because we haven't been able to power that. Which I guess you can do in a really bad way like that. There's a lot of observers going on here. Gotta say, I don't really enjoy this many observers. But yeah, we can just go like that. Okay, item in there. And it gets put there, cool. And then this whole instant line activates like that. And I believe the TNT just signaled the fact that this went all the way to the bottom, surely. It's a bit hard to tell, there's a lot of junk items here. Okay, I think I got stuck in that corner block here. Oh, it should be a pretty simple fix. Because yeah, you can see we have the same problem here. So that observer's powering that, and then you have that powering it 2 game ticks later, so there's not enough time for it to cool down and chill out, you know? So yeah, luckily observers are lag friendly. Mojang has shown some mercy when programming its redstone components. Okay, so I was missing something. Oh yeah, that bit of glass. Okay, I'm gonna clear that item. I changed my drop key. There's a hidden dropper in there. That one's empty. That one's empty. That one's also chilling. Empty, 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 empty. Okay, cool. I think we're ready to do full test. Just gotta wait. Okay, let's send it there, and then activate that. Hopefully it's not stuck on the second one. It isn't. Okay, promising. Promising stuff. Goddamn. We got stuck here again. It hasn't got stuck there. Or there. Oh no, where'd it go? That's not it. Oh no. Did I put glass in there? Surely not. How could it get stuck there? That actually makes no sense. No. Okay, I'm gonna put salmon in there because that's like my junk item. Okay, so activating that, which sends it there. Yep, that's what we want. And then you activate the whole column again with by triggering that. And then that sends it. Okay, I'm holding my breath here. Please. Ah. Where did it end up this time? Still in there? No. Oh, in the corner. Right, yeah. Okay. That's also fine. That is fixable. Have to use more observers. Okay. So pretty much the item's getting to... Yeah, the item's getting to there. So we just have to trigger that one and then that one. Or we can just trigger this one directly after triggering those two. Which I think is going to be the play here. So if we extend this down one more. Or maybe 2 more. Just see what works. Because pretty much we want to have an observer facing like that. Because then we can power all 3. And then send it all the way up there. It'll help later on. Or we could even power this in the corner. It might actually be a bit better. So we could probably get a rail. Or even a trapdoor. Going like that. Shoot, nope, might need a door. Because what we need... An observer. Well, we need another trapdoor there pretty much. So we need a block there to power or power it directly. So yeah, it'll be a lot easier to just chuck a door there. Oh, that sounded good. And we have a salmon in there. Okay, cool. So I can do a little mini test again. It should be the last one. Fingers crossed. Oh, I didn't mean to break that. Okay, so it's in there. Cool, we've tested that before. That looks good. That looks very good. Oh, Pog, okay. So, yeah, it's a little bit messy around here. I won't lie. I guess you could chuck an observer here or whatever. That's just another redstone component to craft. Because yeah, we are making a couple of these modules. Although... Oh, that's powering the same game tick. Yeah. And that's powering those two. You might be able to get away with doing this. Let me just see. Because if you do it this way, you could just have a trapdoor there. Oh yeah, kid friendly also. Family friendly, even. No, I wouldn't go that far. Okay, so our salmon's there. So this system pretty much reduces the door count by 1. What you want to hear. Get rid of that. Salmon goes there. Activate that again. Doesn't get stuck up there. Cool. And I'm just gonna go straight there, and it's not there. Cool. It's stuck there. It's stuck there. Okay, how can it be stuck there? It comes down here. It gets sent down there by that observer. And then that powers it in the same game tick. So then it gets sent to here. Oh shit, that's powering that piston. That is not good. I just realized that. Okay, well, we can't have an observer there. That foils our plans. I'm gonna put that back to the way it was. Because the fix I made barely does anything, really. So we're back to our fish getting stuck in that corner, so we can't power that one. We have to power both of these separately then. It's a shame. Something like that, maybe. Okay, fish gets stuck there. Fish is not stuck there anymore, and please be in the corner. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, cool. Just to check there wasn't a duplicate fish, it didn't get stuck anywhere else. Nope, okay. Let's test the full thing now, then we'll have a working system. What you want to hear? I cannot hit a leather to save my life. There we go. Okay, that activates twice, and then, yeah, cool, so that system's still working. And that one looked like it didn't trigger, but it probably did. And then... Oh yeah, we gotta reduce the delay on that, that's outrageous. Okay, so it's gotten stuck there, oh boy. Why? My only question. What? Maybe it's because of this. I gotta redo that bit anyway, so I'm not too bothered by getting rid of it. There we go. Mm-hmm. And then get sent up here. And one more pulse decides what doesn't want to fire it up anymore. Hello? Observer. Yeah, hello. Do you want to work? I think it's got something to do with this double observer here. I don't know why it hasn't been causing problems before though. It's just weird. No, why does no block not come up anymore? Yep, and then what? What? Why the well, it must have been something that we added here, because that was working perfectly fine beforehand. Don't know what that could be. At least that's what we originally had, so I'm just gonna try that again. Let's see if I've made an oversight. Okay. No oversight has been made. Why are they getting stuck there? I don't know, but I don't really want to interact with that dropper now at all, because yeah, I don't know, it's being really weird. So yeah, we have another problem. I wonder if the wiring would be easier if you have this dropper going like... Oh, wait, that could be an issue. Look, that's powering that dropper there, which might lock it. Yeah, I'm just gonna try some wiring where you have the droppers going like this. Because we're not really using the space in there anyway, because of aforementioned reasons. So now the item will get stuck here in that corner. Ah, I got an MBT dropper by the looks of it. So yeah, it's gonna get stuck there, so we have to trigger that. 4 gain ticks after we trigger one of these. See, I've kind of cramped myself up yet. We could power, alternatively, we could power that. Because that would put us... Let's see, that's not what I wanted. Do something like this. Get a bit of rail action. See how that goes. Where'd that fish go? I'm just gonna test it up here first. Okay, and it got stuck there. Wow. Woohoo. Why? Why though? What's powering that? Rail's laggy, yeah. Is one rail more laggy than one observer? Because what a rails cause like 6 block updates or something stupid. Oh, don't look over there. No, I got a slanted rail. Jesus. Did you know that slanted rails cause 1.5 times more block updates than traditional rails? Oh, why is it? Why I don't get why it stopped there though. Unless it's like a block update order thing. Like it's doing that dropper first before that one. In that case, I'll try it in this orientation. But I don't think there's any slanted rails here, at least. I mean, you might be able to get rid of these rails. I could probably move this water column around, so you're just having... Yeah, I might actually move the water column around later on. I don't think there's any reason for it to be there. It was kind of an arbitrary position I chose. But yeah, I could definitely move that around and then get rid of these rails. That'll be pretty poggers, especially if we use dispensers, because then this instantly becomes a lot smaller. Because you don't have these bits on the edge here. But we can work on that later. We do have... we're not even an hour into the stream yet. Ridiculous. So in the meantime, we want to be powering this observer, or updating it, whatever. So what, would you say that going like that is less laggy than using 2 rails on the top? Oh. Yes, so... Surely... get stuck there again. Hmm. Why there, though? Do I really have to activate these separately? That's really annoying. Let's get rid of my salmon again. Surely I can just do like that. That'll probably need to be updated. See if I can get lucky. Mining will delay because of cooldown. Oh yeah. Yeah. No, I've got an observer there, so that's 2 game ticks, and then I've got another deserver. So deserving. I got another observer there, so shouldn't that be 4 in total? Looks like it'll be enough. Use trapdoor plus observer and ceased rail. Okay. Well, yeah, I can definitely cease rail over here. There's potential for that, which means that this whole design would use no rails. These rails aren't being powered. They're just there as bounding boxless, or what are they called? Collision boxless kind of things to put in the water. And then the only other rails are... Let's see, why is there 2 rails there? Oh yeah, that rail's pretty fucking necessary. The rest is all... Oh yeah, I can change that out for a different transmission line. That's temporary. Yeah, rest is all note blocks and trapdoors. Body? What if that one has to be a note block? Wait, what is that note block even doing? I think it's just a random note block. Eh. Oh, hey Seattle. Thanks for joining the stream. What do you mean .17? Like the version that I'm playing in. Updating dropper. I like this idea. What can you explain to me what .17 is, please? That is a foreign concept. Found you. Okay, that did not look convincing. And yeah. Add 2 game ticks more delay. Okay, sure. Sure, I'm gonna do that. "6 AM. Damn, you're up early. Thanks for saying hi, even though it's terribly early in the morning. Hope you have a great day. What's it for you now? Friday? Yeah, sounds about right. Okay, so what? We got an extra observer in there, just chilling. 2 trapdoors, not a rail in sight. Everything's fine and dandy. No silly rails, chilling. Ah, we're good. Okay. And it's not there. Still stuck in that one. I don't know, I think it's an update order thing. I think it's like, hey, I'm gonna power that one first, and then I'm gonna power that one, and then that one gets stuck. Ooh, a musical. Like a school musical, or like a Broad Street kind of musical? Broadway, actually. Some people call it Broadway. Broadway style. Sweet. Okay, that's another idea. That uses same amount of observers, I believe. No, 1 less observer. Same amount of trapdoors. A little bit smaller. So we got a rail in there. I believe I got the rails out from before. And oh, sweet. Okay. 8 PM. Oh, 8 PM was 2 hours ago for me. Damn, I missed it. Okay, surely this all works now. It says at 100 TPS, but that's rather slow. And it's stuck. That's okay, actually. That's meant to happen, because I'm not activating this trapdoor again. So we need to get a signal over to this fella, which can be done by, let's see, can we do some cheeky redstone here? So we need to detect when that has something in it. Yeah, I don't think haven't gone to sleep before 3 AM in like the past week. It's school holidays, lockdown. There's no structured events going on around me, because there's nothing to really do except stay at home and go out every once in a while for exercise. And even that's getting restricted now. We only have like 50 cases in Sydney, but our Premier is just locking everything down, which I mean, it's probably a good thing in the long term, but half the people still don't think COVID is real, and it's just like, what the hell? Just stay inside for like 2 weeks and we can beat it. But instead you have like smooth brain people just having parties and crap. It's amazing. Okay, we'll see you. Have fun at the musical. You got like a 14-hour day ahead of you. That'll be nice. Okay, we just have to get a signal to this fella, using the minimal amount of material. Of course, you could be like, oh, look at this, you could just use redstone dust, look at that. That works. Of course, no, that's dumb. 1 mil cases in our country. Yeah. Yeah, you look overseas and you have countries sadly getting 50, 60,000 cases. Like England, for example. I think they're getting a lot of cases and they're opening up like in a month or next week. Yeah. Just gotta find somewhere in the middle of our two countries. That's probably a good way to do this. But we gotta find a good way to do this. So. What are other ways to power this? So we could power it from like that direction, which might give us. Oh, if we had that, that would be so neat. But I don't think the item gets to that height, sadly. That'd be legendary though. No, I don't think so. I think there's like 2 items in here even. Oh, we're actually going to get this working? Yeah, you know it's Southern. It's like so much smaller than before as well. Yeah, it's coming along nicely. At the moment, we're just doing like finishing touches, trying to get this system really compacted down. And then we're just setting timings, and I'll be able to do a full test of the module. And then after that, it's just, well, I say just, but item processing. So like where all these items are going once they get dropped off. It'll be self-sufficient as well, self-sustaining even. So it's going to compost like a portion of the warp blocks and turn them into bone meal. And then you'll get 100% of the weeping vines, 100% of shroom lights, and 100% of the stems. So yeah, and the farm is nocturnal. It only works at nighttime. Well, it only works at like midnight even. So that's why you have to put like a massive roof above it. You can kind of see over there, there's tinted glass. Wait, what's it called? Spyglass? Oh, I've seen so many Twitch streamers that are like, oh, look at this maximum zoom you can get, right? So they play like FOV 90, they zoom in, and they're like, we're somewhere really far away that I can demonstrate this. Okay, that's 7 seg over there. They're like, oh, look how far you can zoom in, and then they show the FOV trick, and they're like, oh, you can zoom in so far, and then you got Optifine as well, which you can zoom in really far, but they forget to give themselves slowness 255. And they also forget to give themselves, where is it? Quality, FOV FX 100. So, we got slowness 255, FOV 30, zooming in, and Optifine. Like the ultimate zoom. What if you do this to like a block that's right next to you? Okay, here we have an observer. Hello, observer. Oh, it's literally 1 pixel takes up your whole screen. That's insane. You don't see any difference? Okay. Got to do like a scientific test. Okay, so that's 1 bit of redstone. So you can kind of see takes up. This is really hard to control. Let me put my DPI down. Wait, it was down. Jesus. Okay. An effect clear. There actually might not be any difference, and I could be being retarded here. I got no slowness anymore. Okay, Nate. Yeah. So like I was saying, we got lots of work to do, so we should get to it and stop getting distracted. Yeah, I should probably change this setting back. What was it under? Quality? Yeah. So is there like some rando item in here? I feel like there is. Yeah, there we go. Get that salmon out of here. And rail. God. Okay, yeah, this is the system so far. So it retracts now by itself. It doesn't need like a external circuit. And self resets. All that cool stuff. Oh, it's not stuck in any of these. No way, that's just worked first try. Oh, surely that's worked first try. Holy shit. Okay. Oh wow, I did not expect that to work. Look at that, it uses 1 comparator. That's cool, because now it fits in this really nice footprint. It doesn't go over. So that should tile nicely. So next up on our list is redoing this water column, because I think it was cubic meter. He had a really cool idea. Instead of using pistons to break the bubble column, he just uses a dispenser, which picks up and places down the water. So I thought that was nice. From the fellow Australian YouTuber. So that breaks and replaces the bubble column, which can send signals, which means we can get rid of this entire bit here, which is nice. Oh, and that's also going to get rid of that. Brilliant. Exactly what we wanted. Yeah, FOV. So yeah, don't know. Oh, why is that water being annoying? Come on, buddy, move it along. Okay, and then all these pistons can be replaced with dispensers, which is going to be annoying to craft and to place and to fill, but I don't know. It'll help with lag. Pistons are pretty bad, especially when like looped on a 3 game tick clock, which is what I was gonna do. Oh yeah, you wanna cry your heart out? Let's see if I can find my old NTF. 600K sounds about right. Okay. This is not it. This is actually something that's pretty cool. I think it's if it wants to work. Does this not work on 117? Surely. Okay, so that's triggering that. How's this one getting extended? There we go. Okay. So that's looking good. And then this also has to be replaced. So yeah, this here is like a log splitter. So it takes 2 close together streams and splits them apart on I think like 5 hertz. Yeah, 5 hertz. So it looks really cool here. Just love the look of it. Tick rate 2. Like perfectly timed. Yeah, I mean I learned a lot from this project about pistons and what was it? Locationality. Then we end up with this clock, which is a 5 hertz, I think non-locational clock. Yeah, seems to be. So that was really cool. But the actual farm itself, well, it went through a lot of iterations. As you can see here, it's dust heaven. That's probably not the word for it, to be honest. Yeah, it's a nightmare. The original one was over here. So this split apart a tree. It kind of like grabbed all the components, so like 80% of them, and then pushed it over into these columns, which like instant pushed it all the way to separate blast chambers into like little, 5x1 segments or 6x1, so on. I made this, okay? Look at this piston layout. I kind of want to post this to the tree farming subreddit because they're just gonna get triggered. I made this before. Yeah, I made this before I knew about dust being bad and all that. So, like, oh, redstone dust, it's so flexible, it's so fun to use. You can spam it and you don't need observers. Oh, it's brilliant. No. Yeah, Discord. Are you on that Discord? I think you are. Let's see, tree huggers, that's the one. Yeah, activation showed to me a little bit ago. Oh, great, I lost my clipboard. Can I guess this? 1 in 4 chance. Ah, fuck. 1 in 2 chance. Oh wait, it might actually still be correct. I would have got it right. I did west. Look, I did west, but I did piston facing west. If I did dispenser facing west, I would have got it right first try. But I mean, I know my cardinals. Like, what can I say? And all these boys have to be filled with a single bucket. Although I don't know shit about tree farming, I did make a dual core 6 game tick. It's just brain dead piston spam. Like piston wall kind of thing. 11 high. If you're gonna harvest nether trees, I would suggest going to 13 high. After that you start getting diminishing returns. Because the way they generate, well, I guess the logs only generate 12 high. But the way they generate is it's like a random numbers pick between 1 and 12 or 4 and 12. And there's like a 20% chance that that number's doubled, and then that becomes the height of the tree. So you can kind of go up to like 13 to get the most per block placed, I guess. Yeah, and it's really important to sync the pistons with the dispensers, because otherwise the tree might generate into like a moving piston head, and then it doesn't actually generate the block. So that was something that changes efficiency considerably. Oh my god. When I actually bothered to sync up dispensers and pistons, like the rates just like octupled. It's crazy. But that, I doubt that's gonna work. There's no way it's plug and play. Well, it's not gonna work. There's no bloody buckets in them. Let's clear my inv. Yeah, if you want to sync it up, just do tick freeze and then tick step, just to see. Okay, and that is hopefully still a bunch of bubble columns. No, it's not. Glad I checked that. I made it because I need netherwood for my quad witch hut deco. Wow, that's not something I ever thought I would say. Someone wanting netherwood for decoration. Everyone seems to use it for like chests to make hoppers and like make sticks and all that stuff. Because you know it's not like spruce wood where you can just chuck it anywhere. Like for a start, it's technically not wood; it's a stem. But yeah, it stands out a lot. I mean, I don't mind it too badly, but it's, yeah. There's some blue trees out there. Like ironbark trees in Australia. Blue gums. And then the red ones, I guess you got. I don't even think redwood's that red. I mean, most of it's really aged. All the red firewood that I get is bloody aged, so it's not too vivid red. I imagine when the tree was alive, it would be a bit more red. So yeah, I can imagine real life trees being relatively close to that color. It's a nebula, so it's a blue color. Ah, that's nice. Like the perimeter deco was a nebula. Is that in the right spot? Yeah, it is. Wait, yep, okay, cool. So, what am I waiting for now? So that's all working. Just gonna move this across a bit. So if we can have trapdoors here, like so, and then have a, ooh. I have to put an observer there. And then that observer is going to have to power a dispenser, which we can actually have our dispenser here like that. So all you have to do is just clone that column and chuck it here. And it makes like no difference pretty much. All we have to do is switch the observer up there, clone that over, and then we're not having as many rails. Well, how many rails are in the build actually that are getting powered? Like, none up here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rails in total. That's not too bad, and this might be able to get pushed back as well. Let's see. Okay, that was a repeater. Oh god, who knows how many ticks that was on. I'm gonna guess 2. In one of your old streams, you showed me a 400k, if I recall correctly. Another tree farm. How's the progress on that? Oh, that one. Funny. So it was only 300. That'll be way down the list, wouldn't it? Oh no, I named it 172, I think, because it was initially 172. But then, you know, you work on it and it becomes a little bit higher. So yeah, this is kind of going to be like an intermediate stem farm. So it used a really bad blast chamber design. Like the actual module itself produced, like it would push out, so it would output 300k blocks an hour. So once these pistons are pushed off across, you'll be getting 300k blocks coming out of these obsidian tubes. But yeah, it's just a matter of harvesting them and stuff, and that a bit of effort. But yeah, it uses a lot of slanted rails, so I could go back and revise a heap of this stuff, probably. It's dual core. Well, over here it's dual core. Oh, the rails are fine, you reckon? Like, gonna stand here or something. That's alright. I could probably finish it if I'm bothered, but if I'm gonna work on an NTF, I'm probably gonna work on the main one for now. In small scale? Okay, good, that's relieving. Because yeah, I'm kind of treating everything like poison right now, unless it's named Iron Trapdoor. And yeah, it uses these sideways modules, aligns it with honey and stuff, so it drops perfectly. But it's still not perfectly enough, so like, you know, you have items landing on here, you have items landing on there, my keybinds are screwed, and stuff landing on there, so yeah. What do you think about quad core 4 game tick? Oh, you start to lose efficiency, then that's a problem. Like in blocks that generate versus blocks that you harvest. Maybe in the future, just to see, because yeah, I haven't looked too much into quad core. Maybe we'll just make a spruce tree farm. Yeah, you have to use a clicker. I mean, I'm using a clicker for this one. How else are you gonna get 20 growths a second? Yeah. Why does that keep going in the wrong toggle state? It's dumb. Okay, let's quickly turn fill updates off here, because otherwise we're going to end up with a big mess. It's already on false, cool. I think Kay said in tree huggers that you get 1 mil. Yeah. Yeah, it caps it around like 1.2. There's the corner. Yeah, there's so much potential with nether tree farms because leaves don't just get demolished when you touch them, which is a really nice feature. Fingers crossed I've done this right. Oh, okay. Bug. Update that. This can also get filled. Oh. Well, okay, the .12. .12, but knows a bit about nether tree farms. Interesting. Okay, good. I didn't screw that up. So that goes. Let's see if we can do that. Oh, can we do it like that? Surely, yeah. That looks pretty good. Might need a repeater. See if I can get away with it though. Prob got from wiki. Oh, maybe the TMC wiki, yeah. You know about the one that Jakku is setting up, right? I think that repeater was there for a reason. Um, no, not Minecraft wiki. Like it's a small project that's kind of started a bit recently. I think that's the link. That looks about right. Yeah. That's got a bunch of articles written by people from like TMC servers and stuff. And also people not from TMC servers, which is actually everyone, if you think about it. Okay, these both bubble columns. Wow, who's surprised? That's because that is filled with a bucket of water. Wow, that's working. Is that a bubble column now? Nope, stops there because that's a bucket of water. Wait, why are these all filled with water? That's weird. Okay, sweet. Okay, so now I just got to replace these ugly looking rails. Who put those there? With some trapdoors. What is that observer doing there? Nothing good, I imagine. Okay, oh, that looks so much better. I didn't think it could look any better. Holy crap. Wow. Can I pick up this rail, please? Thanks. Alright, should we do a full systems test for the blast chamber part, not the module? I kind of don't want to check all of these to see if there's an item, but I'm just going to check the most likely candidates. Yeah, it looks good. Cool. So let's get ourselves trusty salmon, chuck them in the middle, and switch it on. Just as the music starts. And has that just not worked straight off the bat? Oh wait, that's activated. Must have accidentally triggered that before. And is this not a water column? No, that is a water column. So I wonder what that could be. So that's still in there, okay. Maybe it's something with the switch. Anything break there? Oh, that retracted. Then that shouldn't be an issue. Try turning it on again. Let's drop something down. Oh, I'm really dumb. Like really, really badly injured in the head. I have to take an output from this guy, of course. Not that. Oh my god. Okay, great. Now I have to transfer a little signal upwards. Cool. Oh, how are we gonna do that? Trapdoor. Block that. Take off a tick. Although timings don't really matter right now. Okay, is that clean? Ish. Okay, and drop another one. Why did that not trigger twice? Oh boy. Oh, this might have to double trigger. Yeah, I think so. That could be an issue. Wait, so how does that dropper get powered? Oh, yeah, okay, so I'll tell you why I used rails. I remember now. The rails were used to update this dropper because it's getting QC'd. It's getting QC'd here. So that's why rails are used, because we do need the block updates. So would a note block be the better option here? I don't know, note blocks don't update. What am I saying? Yeah. That's annoying. Alternatively... No, that wouldn't fit. Oh, actually, maybe... No, they don't get QC'd. I was thinking you might be able to vertically stack these. But that would lead to a couple issues, I imagine. Let me just make a copy of this, and I'm going to try that. Yeah, I do like the idea of not having too many rails. Okay. Oh my god. No way that song's playing. Okay, so what's this one called? App 22.1. Okay, so let's load that up. Doesn't have to be perfectly aligned, but it does look a bit neater. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, and then get rid of that skem. Ooh. Oh yeah, why's it got that there? What? What? Why did it have that there? No. Oh, is it? There we go. Must have hit H on accident. Turn banning boxes on. Okay, so we're gonna leave that one untouched for now. Gonna play around with this one. So if we change around this RS nor latch to have it go vertically. So what we want to be detecting. So we need this to be resetting the top one. So yeah, we probably need it to go up at like that and then down. Oh no, but that one has to be the top one because it's getting powered. Okay. That's the top one, so we have to take a power to output. Oh, fun. Power to output from there. And that has to carry over and power that piston. Which can be done, believe it or not. I think the tricky part here is just going to be powering that dropper without touching that one. We might be able to get lucky with update order, but it updates bottom up, I think. No. I think it does top bottom. So let's see. If we chuck a dropper into there, trigger that, it is up there. Cool. Update order is on our side. I can speak. So we just gotta power that piston. Probably best that I have a repeater here, to be honest, because I'm not QCing that piston. Correct my knuckles. And then yes, that's fine. That's looking alright. So we're adding a repeater, but getting rid of a couple other nuisances. We're getting rid of 3 rails actually. So that's going to trigger that. I don't think that really needs to change too much. Kind of an edge case, that one at the bottom. Okay, so we get rid of all of this now. Oh yeah, we need the reset system now. So let's build this up top. Oh, actually that should be really easy. Yeah, it's just that. That makes my job nice and simple. Okay, well I think we have something that we can clone. I might make another layer. Yeah. Oh. Jeez, who would think that it could get any more compact? I did not. Okay, so if we grab a corner from here. So going from the base to... Actually, I should probably take a clone from here, shouldn't I? The base going up to there, yeah. Pasting it on that block. There's no way I can screw this up. Okay, that looks good. Yeah. Hopefully that hasn't gone too high. No, that looks perfect. Okay, so now I just gotta get rid of... Well, we have to power that piston, don't we? Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Like that, go like that. Boom. Alrighty, and then that needs to extend, which is pretty easy. Just drop that back by a block. Cycle that around. That is going to make a beautiful clock, isn't it? Jesus fuck, let's not do that. Do something a little bit more clever like that. Okay. That might QC, but that's not getting updated, so we shouldn't bother too much. Trying to look for any inherent defects. Jeez, that's somehow more compact, I reckon. Yeah, definitely. There was an air gap there, but now there isn't. That's just, yeah, it's solid blocks except for here, but I mean it's slime there, so. Coolio. Okay. And that looks really cool as well, having the dispensers like facing downwards and upwards. So I'm gonna fill it with some salmon, and then just see if it still functions as intended. Oh no, don't tell me there's a dropper in every second one. Okay, good. So what initially we want there to be an item there. In the top one? Yeah, I think so. No, there is going to be droppers in them. In that one, I reckon, yeah. Okay. And I think there's an item in here. No. Now there is. See if this works. That is a fantastic start, my god. Well, that's about the easiest fix in history. That pushes once. Come on, push twice. You know you want it. So that's because we're not getting a bubble column in here. Because we need to reset some of these dispensers. See, so that one's fine. That one's... Oh, don't tell me these don't have anything in them. Why do they not transfer container data? What? That's not fair. Come on. Come on, buddy. Okay, and then this will be refilled with water, I imagine. Okay, neat. So that probably screwed around with a couple things. Nope, actually it looks fine. Cool. Don't know how that happened. Anyway. Let's see, so that pushes across once. Second bit of TNT should push across again. Okay. So let me guess, the item's stuck there. Okay, so it's a problem up here. I mustn't have done something correct up here then. That all looks fine. Looks fine as. This looks terribly wrong. Oh my god. Oh my god, yes, I have left out a very important detail. This activation system needs to be moved as well, doesn't it? So what we're taking... Let's see. So we need to be taking data from... Can I remember? It is this column. The one that gets punched out, really? Oh no, that makes sense. Yeah, being dumb. Okay, so we have to take a signal from here, which shouldn't be too bad. Something like that, probably. Okay, there's a fix for that one. Not too bad. Oh, I mean, you could even... You want to be a little bit less fancy, you can do something like that. Doubt that helps as much. Don't really give us as much flexibility on these timings, but that's probably a problem for a later day. Okay, now that issue's sorted. None of those are in the wrong state. Cool. Oh, these buckets are probably screwed up, haven't they? Great. Actually, it might just be the bottom one, hopefully. Should have been the only one that activated. Yep. Oh. Oh, that's probably started to trigger all the other ones, hasn't it? Or has it just triggered itself? Okay, that's funny. And that goes to the next one. Okay, that's right, because this has to self-reset, of course. Because, yeah, we're using dispensers. So, I think that might just be as simple as doing this. Although I'm not too sure. I don't think so. I'll be honest, I don't entirely know at this point. Ah, and then this one's weird as well. I don't know. That's two pretty big negatives for dispensers right now. The crafting, building them, and then this little hassle with adding more observers, which kind of defeats the purpose of having them be less laggy. But then I can't have this set up. Well, actually, I can move that a bit over, surely. So that's not a problem. Can also have a waterlogged stairs. Yeah, okay. You know, I think I might go back to having pistons. Or what stair block should we use? Surely. Yeah, what do you think, chat? Yeah, if I come back to it, okay, if I finish the whole farm and I do all the modules and I find out, oh no, it's running at like, you know, 80 MSBT and I'm trying to do everything I can to cut back down on lag, this will be something that I go back over and fix. Same with redoing the module, the growth module thingo. But if I can get away with it, then I will. So I'm just gonna replace these with pistons again. But yeah, don't be surprised if I come back to the dispensers in the future. Why can I not go down anymore? What the heck? Oh, I'm stuck in the wall. Yeah, that'll explain it. Okay. And then this thing on the side here. Can we compact that anymore? Don't think so. No. Okay, and then yeah, it's gonna waterlog them. Okay, Nate, so if you break a block there, it just replenishes. Ish. Now that does work fine. Okay, and that's just sent through a couple million signals, cool. And so you've made a clock, wow, how kind. How's it done that? Come on, spit it out. You can do it, buddy. There we go, okay. Not too promising. Oh yeah, that's right. This has to be redone. So we just gotta activate that piston. So let's move this back a bit. Oh, it does go out of the footprint though that I'm trying to work in, but yeah, I have as much space in that direction as I want, so yeah, so just suck it up. I should have pick blocked that before I got rid of it. Anyway. Okay, so not as elegant as before, but still not too bad nonetheless. That is going haywire. Okay. Interesting. Wait, I think I need to add a smoother to that. Or something. Oh no, this is actually going berserk. Okay, how do you turn this thing off? Stop! There's like 5 items in this thing. Jesus. Okay, nothing stuck up here. I don't think anything can get stuck up here anymore, which is really cool. Yummy. Enchanted salmon with sharpness -2. Okay, so nothing looks stuck in here. So I wonder what was making that awful clock before. It might be this new dropper system, to be honest. Because this hasn't been tested too much yet. And of course the observers are detecting when it changes state. I'm missing an observer. That one needs to be reset. Oh, hold up. Can observers detect when something's full? Can they? No, I didn't think so. So why that observer triggered before? Yeah, it's to do with this bottom section. Okay, I'll have to look through this in close detail. Okay, so we got a friendly pulse coming up there. That sends one down. That triggers again, sends another one down. And that triggers once. Okay, so far it's looking alright. Oh my god. I spoke too soon. Oh man. Okay. Don't tell me I put droppers over here as well. Okay. That was smart. I didn't. Yeah, so it's detecting the dropper. I don't know, somehow it's detecting the dropper like twice. Oh, no way. That makes annoyingly a lot of sense. Yeah, that could be a reason why. That might be fixable actually. Let's see. So if we just go to an arbitrary layer here. Let's actually go to the one on the bottom. We need to get a signal from the top to this boy over there. Which I mean if you could Oh. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that shouldn't power that comparator. Oh, fuck off. As if. I thought observers couldn't power comparators under most conditions. Like this. Yeah, see? Then what, you suddenly put a block in there and they can? Or if it's... Okay, so what? If it's detecting a container and an observer powers the block that it's detecting through, does that power it? It doesn't. So what's happening here then? Because... What? Dropper has nothing in it. How's that any different to what I'm doing over here? I mean, the direction's different, of course, but... Surely that wouldn't be it. What? Is it locational? What? Wait. This is the weirdest thing I've seen all night. Okay, so dropper facing up. The direction shouldn't matter. The block shouldn't matter. Bruh. Oh, update order, because it's got a repeater at the front. Fuck, okay, that might not matter if I do it like this. Might. Let's see, so... what am I doing again? Oh, hold up, this actually won't work at all. Because if we have observers there, it means we have a comparator there, which means we have a comparator here. Like that. Which means it's not going to power the dropper. Ah, fuck. We might have to have a reset on this side, but then it's just going to be using more components than before, and it's not going to be as compact, which is the whole point of this thing. Back to our original problem. We need to get a signal. Pretty much have to power that block. Let me just see if this works. If that points into a comparator. It should. It should still power it, right? It doesn't? What? I do not know my update order well enough, sorry. Okay, that's good. That's actually what we want. But yeah, I really need to work on that. So these would have to switch. So that would go there, and then voila, we would have a non-sticky block there. Just make a couple of layers, and okay, so that helps us a little bit. Yeah, it's a very tight spot we got. I don't think you can really do this in this footprint. Unless that was a... no, because you still have to... Shit. You still have to get a observer facing that way. Which means you have to be detecting something there. And that's just not really going to be happening anytime soon, is it? Yeah, okay. I might just leave that concept to sit over here in the definitely working concept drawer. For now, I'm just going to clone this over to the actually working idea. But this was really cool, though. If that did work, that would be insane. Have I done that right? Oh no, I've done it one too high. No. Nah, I missed everything. That's good. Okay, so with that system in place, this filler has to be extended outward a little bit. Alright, and then I'm just going to replace that again with pistons. This is difficult. Boom, okay. And tick warp this just to reset it. Or fast forward's probably the better word there. Cool. I like that we even got a tree to test it out on. And the item should just be back there. It is. Oh, that's so good to have a reliable item reset thinger. Okay, that one pushes across. Nice. And that one is okay. Oh yeah, that brings us back to our original problem with these not updating, so that's why we have to use Rails, sadly. Or we could use... What else gives like a small amount of block updates when powered? It's not much, is there? Really ain't much to work with. Nope, okay. I think that's actually the only one that doesn't have to be a rail, so we're gonna avoid doing that. But yeah, the rest of these all need to be QC'd. Yeah, redstone dust. Just a small amount of block updates. All we need. Oh boy, the salmon. No. Oh, we lost one. Now they all got to be facing west-east. And that one, yeah, it's also going to be updating. You would think that like the observer moving across might update the whatever it's called, dropper, but nah, it's happening a couple game ticks after, sadly. 2 game ticks after, to be precise. Yeah, it's still not bad. That reduced the amount of rails by like 3 times compared to what we had before. So yeah, I'm fine with that. Skip that. Okay, and hopefully the item's back here, which it is. Brilliant. Here we go. This is the second major test of this stream. That triggers twice. Oh, wait. Did I miss one? Am I being too hurt here? What's happened? I only saw it trigger once, that's why I'm just going to redo this. Yeah, there we go, that's once. It should go twice. Yeah, okay, cool. And then that blocks across. Just imagine the TNT lands on that piston. Okay, cool. And that one extends. Now push it across. Looking good so far. Extend, push it across. Nice. Nice. Oh yeah. Come on. And it finishes there. It does spawn in a couple extra TNT. That is something I'm going to have to fix. That should not be too hard. And if we check that, the salmon's restored. Okay, that's beautiful. Oh, okay. So, what is next? You may be asking. Well, nothing. That's it. That's the farm's done. Of course not. We're going to do the arguably most boring part, which is... What is it again? It's, yeah, so we have to it's boring because it's really hard to test. Because you have to like make backups and stuff when stuff inevitably blows up, which is a bit harder to do on servers. I don't know the command for making a backup, so I'm gonna have to make a Litematica of everything. But to make a long story short, we're gonna pretty much just test the delay we have to put in here to make sure that these extend at the perfect time. So yeah, it's literally all guess and check. Like there's very little rhyme or reason to it. First of all, we may as well get this, whatever it's called, bus hooked up properly. Get rid of that so we don't activate it. Get a proper and off switch. That is useless now. Okay, no more dust. Thank you. Appreciate it. So yeah, we want to get an input from here like as soon as we can, really. So see, this is literally drawn like 2 game ticks after you hit that. That observer detects it, another 2 game ticks delay, and it goes over here. No more redstone dust. It's all gone. Okay, you don't have to worry. Okay, shh, hush, hush. Look, nothing. There's like no redstone dust in this entire world. Okay, like I couldn't find some even if I searched all 100,000 square blocks. Like there's absolutely none anywhere. None at all. There are campfires though. And daylight sensors and pickles and rails and blue ice. Yeah, it's like one of my favorite water things I've ever made, really. It's got like bubble columns here, it's got signs, it's got everything that you would see in like a water collection system. That one took just a minute to design, yeah. Came up with this design first try, actually. So pretty much you chuck a little fungi in there. Oh, that's a medium-sized one. That grows, and then we just grab a signal for probably... Let's see, so we can actually grab a signal from down here. Oh, wait, what can we use for transmission? You can only really use rails, right? Like, would rails be the least laggy option here, or would it be like slime blocks and pistons? Yeah, who would do that? Definitely not what I've done before. No. No, whatever you do, don't go and look at any old Nether Tree Farm videos that I've made. Because, yeah, that's a recurring factor. A common denominator, even, of all my previous Nether Tree Farms. Okay, is this even gonna reach? Yeah, that reaches. Ish. No, it doesn't. Come on. Dustless is a joke. Ooh. Controversial. I love it. Look, it's 1 block away. Come on. Do you think I should just use like a piston here? With a bunch of slime blocks? Use anything but rails. Okay, Bub, I got you. Honey or slime? There's a question. It's more like, in this application, it's like, which one looks better? This is dustless. I'm trying to go all dustless from now on. Unless it's, a simple, quote-unquote, simple nether tree farm. Because dustless is really cheap for, like, beginner... I mean, dust is really cheap for beginner players. Compared to using, like, powered rails or whatever. Powered rails, so, yeah. I believe this might have to be a pulse rather than off a run, a toggle. We'll see. Okay, surely that's not push limit. Yeah, nice. Imagine not duping rails. Wait, is rail dupe still a thing? it like this? Oh my god. Oh, I gotta get onto some fucking servers right away. Ah, it's definitely patched. Okay, so that's what we got. That's gonna be on 4 ticks. Oh. Of course we do have to update that piston. I might get around to doing that. Oh, there's something I've never asked before. So what if you had a piston like this? Does TNT update pistons? Let's see. Oh, it does. That's cool. That's good to know. That would actually be useful in like if you're making a trap. What's the tick rate again? I'm retarded. 20. That'd be pretty useful though if you're making like a trap and it was gonna blow everything up anyway. Like say you had like an initial explosion like that, and then this would activate, I don't know, like a bunch of powered minecart rails or whatever. What are they called again? TNT. Yeah, these suckers. Oh, okay. Those are very explosive. Let's see, something like that. I love how that doesn't blow up. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that there. Be a bit chaotic. Because in one of the bedrock breaking setups, they use that. Oh yeah, is this like something new, or did I just discover it recently? Because I was making a whiskey farm. Well, that was half of it. But when you go through a portal... Oh no, my inventory. So if I just go in here... Oh, why is it so laggy? Oh, that's right. Hopefully this doesn't link with a previous portal that I made. But yeah, look, it replaces the bedrock. Is this like a new bedrock breaking technique, or I imagine it's been around for a while? Thought that was kind of cool, because it replaces like Y0 bedrock. Yeah, is that... You know about that? Like, you think it would spawn kind of here maybe, but nope. Show whiskey. Oh no, you don't want to see it. I don't make. This is my first mob farm I've made. You don't count the strider farm. Is it just rose spam? No, I don't. No, definitely not. No. Okay, the farm. The farm is a simple mob head farm. Okay. You saw your sugar farm. No. Any video that I've made that's more than 8 months ago is before I knew anything about redstone. Now I know 2 things about redstone instead of 0. Let me find a screenshot because the actual whiskey farm is in these weird coordinates. Okay, let's see. Minus 2301761. Okay, before you say anything, I'm already gonna make some improvements to it. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna use up the whole bounding box. Why is it not displaying everything though? Hey, don't worry, you know what the bounding box is, right? It's like goes out in a square to about here. And then I'm gonna extend the spawning, like the pack spawning bit out another 15 blocks to get the most rates. Try something that is original and fast. So remove rows. But the point of this, the point of the whole farm, so it's a mob head farm, right? So you get the wither skeletons, you get the charge creepers, put them together, you get the mob heads. So like as a concept, nothing's really original, is it? Yeah, it kind of sucks. But like, what do you use instead of rows though? Like, you sort them out via. It's like a creeper where you can just chuck a trapdoor and call it a day. You kind of need wither roses, don't you? Unless you want to make a general fortress farm. Mob sorter. Yeah, but this is gonna be like a simple farm for like players in mid game or single player. Push all short mobs into an area where they're instantly killed by TNT. Maybe. Oh, it's kind of like the first mob farm I've made. Do I have the strider farm on here, or is that on my laptop? Ah, fuck. Oh, actually, I might be able to... No, that would just use more honey, wouldn't it? Okay. In that case, I should probably drop this down by 1. Oh, I could get rid of a note block and have it like this. Of course, the floor would have to get removed. And then we have a toggle-ish. Yeah, that would work. Okay. So, yeah, just give this a test to make sure that that honey block system is able to activate it all. So let's grab ourselves a fungus. That is not working. Not really surprised. There we go, okay. Still not too confident about this resetting properly, but it seems to be doing it 100% of the time. Which is nice. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, of course that's 12. Great. No, I need to retract this, but then it's just going to update all that again. Oh well. Okay. Let's see, will this work? That tracks that, and sends a signal up there, tree grows. Boom. Three times speed. In reality, it'll be a bit faster than this once we do all the timings. Okay, cool. And then I'll check it on the other toggle state. Yeah, it looks like it works. Very nice. Okay, so now we have to turn on TNT block damage, which is... Actually, no, not yet. Not yet, that comes later. Take that back. What we have to do now is we have to get the TNT exploding in the center, like the dead center. When will you fix TNT landing on the pistons? Right now, kid. That's happening right now. Sorry for calling you kid. Even though you might be, I don't know. So the way we're going to do that is just hit that. TNT comes down, so, oh, that's coming way too fast. So we start off by working out when we have to push this slime block across, because that's like, we're going to work our way from the bottom up. Even though we might be able to work our way from the top down. I don't think it matters with this layout. But just because the signal goes top, bottom, top, we're also going to go bottom, top. And yeah. Although there is actually one logic thing left to do before we work on timings, and that's to stop. So see how the TNT explodes here, and then that extends, and then another one comes down, like, you know, like it should. That extends like there. Actually, that extends for a really short amount of time. Ooh, okay. There is a problem here. So there has to be more delay here. That is why it's triggering too early. Okay, that's a pretty simple fix, I reckon. So we just have to hit that a bit sooner. Wait, what did I have there before? Ooh, that's that's not a good idea. Jeez. Okay, yeah, so we just have to get 4 repeaters like that. Or 2 repeaters on 4 ticks, I should say. And hopefully that TNT shouldn't fall all the way down this time. And okay, so that was around for a while. Should I just have more delay? I don't really like the idea of adding too many more repeaters to this. What I had before, because before I had a reliable system going. So what we had. Oh man, it's not there. Maybe over here I had something. Nope, that one's been cut off too. I don't think I've got anything on these worlds. I just don't want to resolve a problem, if you know what I mean. Nah, I think this is all old concept stuff by the looks of it. Yep. Yeah, that was an old concept again. Okay. Cease repeaters. No, that's old. This is an old version. Old version. Don't worry. Currently, we're trying to work around that. We've got a couple repeaters there. Don't even think that's necessary. Oh, you want to see a repeater spam? I gotta show you something. This is a POC design, proof of concept. I think it's over here. Yeah. Wait for it. Boom. There you go. That's repeater spam. Oh, you're telling old me, yeah. And it didn't even really work. It was like 10 MSPT more than this one was, and this one's also shit. So, yeah. Glad that's behind us. Hey, only 2 repeaters per layer. Woo. Yeah, don't question it. It's better to just move on. So I think here we might have to grab an input from somewhere else. Maybe from here, even though that activates every cycle. That's the last comparator that activates. So yeah, I was taking the out input from there, so I should probably, because that activates that. Because the reset comes from the layer above, that's the thing. Oh, I know what we can do. We can add a... Okay, so first of all, we actually have to add in this reset. So we have to trigger that trapdoor somehow. That's fine, that's fine. If we go repeater there, it doesn't look like this is gonna fit. Just go that, that. So we're gonna detect when an item comes through there. And then it doesn't really matter how many times that activates, because it's just an arsenal latch, so nothing bad's really gonna happen there. Could possibly... Let's see, because we probably don't need that much delay, do we? If we do something like... What if we want this? Going like that. That'll power that, won't it? Yep. Internet's cutting out. For you? That's unlucky. Hey, that's why you always pay your bills, kids. I think we get lucky with update order here, and I can just do something like that. Let's see. Oh, by the looks of that, I don't think so. Nope, okay, that sucks. Well, I can always use a couple of these, can't I? Although not preferable. The other option is to power that somehow. But I don't really know how to get something there that isn't a rail. Just doesn't have that reach, you know. Gee, this will be more compact at least. And then I can use, let's see if I have that going like that and like that. That actually might power it knowing rails, like really weird. No, I think they have to be vertical. I mean, well, obviously that's gonna power it. Yeah. Yeah, they have to be slanted rails to do that weird stuff. Okay, so that's a bit more compact. Should be reliable-ish now. Yeah. Okay, let's reset it. That has stayed extended for too long, actually. Oh, that's bad. Oh, I know why, because this gets sent through too quickly for the comparator to detect. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah. Well, it shouldn't though. Surely not. If we chuck an item through that, it's not even instant. Oh, it's too quick for the comparator. We can take... No, we can't take an observer because we need to detect the item. Shit. Shoot, actually. Oh, boy. Well, let's see. So the item sticks in there, so we kind of just got to add more delay here, don't we? See if that's enough. Yeah, that is cool. So then that resets it. Very nice. Yep. And all the items should... Actually, no, they're not going to be in here, are they? Well, one of them is. Oh my god, no. Just made a massive clock. Yeah, it's a feedback loop. Come on, spit it out. There we go. Okay, so reset itself. Neat. And then stay extended. Come on. Yes. Okay. Perfect. Well, not perfect because the timings aren't done, but the logic's done, and that's synced up with the rest of them. Cool. Cool. So that is all the hard yards pretty much done. I don't think we need a block there, do we? No. Get rid of that. Sweet ad. So what's that? That took 2.5 hours to do that. 5 minutes for the intro. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So now it's about the timings. So we need to get out log TNT command running. Oh, and these signs did have data on them. Let's see if I can grab that data. Keep hitting my mic, sorry. Let's see, so I think it was all over here. And on in creative mode, look at my spectator, there we go. Yeah, okay. So it's pretty much these decimals that we need to worry about. Save, oh, it doesn't save the ink data. Actually, no, it does. That's cool. Of course, the first two I test are the ones without any ink data. And what hotbar can we save that to? Probably that one. What's that? 987. Do I even have a key for that? It always resets for some weird reason. Use 7. There we go. That's just me not being able to care about, not being bothered to make the signs again, even though they're not even that. They don't even have that much text on them. Okay, and then we can recall that with X7. Yeah. So even though we aren't at 143x or 141x, it's just the 0.6 part that matters. So you'll see in a moment. Log TPS, carpet, explosion, no block damage is on true. That is important for now. Okay, switch all that off, and we'll just see where this is exploding to begin with. Okay, that's terrible. So that is getting pushed way too early, which means the TNT is dropping down too early. So we have to add more delay to this first piston. Like that was really low down. Look at that. 5. Actually, yeah. Which coordinate are we looking at here? Oh, looking at the Z. Great. Okay, so that's 55. I'm tempted to move this whole thing closer to spawn, so I don't have as many coordinates to be looking at, because that's just annoying having all that to focus on. I probably could. Is there anything here that's like command block based? I don't think so. Yeah. Give me a sec. Okay, we back. I just dropped a stick. Wait, what? The bounding box is like... Oh, that's why. It's being weird. Okay, looks like that encompasses most of the farm. Cool. So now, if we TP to 0, 100, 0... Oh, that's scary. I can't look around. Wait, what? Is it someone got a command block going? What the what's someone done here? That's weird. I have to like manually look around. Let's TP somewhere else. Oh my god, that was weird. What? Okay, let's go a bit closer to spawn and see what's up about that. Does not want me teleporting there apparently. Okay. So what is this? Someone's like removed all the waypoints that were here. Oh, that's over there. Yeah, looks about right. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it in the spawn chunks, of course. Oh, this looks more accurate. What the fuck? Oh my god. That's funny. Right, okay, yes, this is a command wall. Oh, that's cool. Cartless, dustless dupers. I remember doing that. Oh, the command box. Oh, I'm gonna tick freeze, that would explain it. Hey. These are insane. What's the tick rate at? Yeah. It's just like compact, dustless, well, no dust updates. I mean, that's stationary, but that's fine. What chords are these? No, that's still too big. Okay, so let's head to like over here. Oh my god, I'm getting my cardinals destroyed. I mean, definitions aren't really set in stone. Some people seem to think that dustless, it means like no redstone dust. Not even if you're just redirecting it, no. But obviously you can have dust if it's just chilling there, staying powered the whole time. I mean, you can have dust even if you are powering it, but it's just not dustless. Okay. Yeah, it's wipes signs. Wipes sign data. Whoa! What the flip? Oh wait, that's the schematic, isn't it? Yeah. The schematic recognizes that there's data there. But then when you paste it in, it just disappears. Okay, so back to doing the log TNT. Boy. Oh, it could be because... Actually, no, it is nighttime over here. What did I paste in that just broke other things? Something up here, maybe? Nope. Just have to hit it again? Okay, cool. Easy fix. What the fuck's going on? Oh, there's no items in the drop. Oh no, do not tell me I have to re-put all the items in. Surely not. I mean, if there's none in there, then guess what? There's gonna be none in there. Marvelous. That's fine. I'll save my eyes from having to sort through 15 digits. Okay. Let's try that one again, eh? So that's exploding at... So what's this? 256, 457.1. So that's Z. So we're looking at Z. So we want it to be exploding pretty much at summon at 256.45. I might actually replace this now. 256.5. Do you think green dye actually looked better? Obviously, you want it to be glowing. Yeah. Ooh, it like double move your hand. That's weird. And if that's 256, that means this one's gonna be 255.6. 255.6. And this one's gonna be 257.7. And we can get red and orange dye respectively. Wait, yeah. The reason why that one's an orange and that one's in red, so red's really bad, you don't want anything there. Green's where you want like 98% of the TNT to go, and orange is where you want the very, very first TNT to go, the initial TNT. That's because the initial TNT hits the side of the tree, so it's going to hit its like critical point earlier, and it's going to start falling. And if the delay is so long that normally the TNT would reach the center, it would actually hit the side of the tree and fall down and land in the water before it can deal any, well, before it can blow up. So you want it to be exploding just that little bit sooner, so it doesn't explode in the water. And then yeah, so if it's exploding too soon, you got to add less delay, so you know, the piston's pushed out earlier. And then more delay is pretty much the same thing, except it's not. That is a bit weird that the water's going over there. Might have been when I pasted it in. Could be a flaw with the water stream thinger. Let's hope not. Oh god, that would not be good. Yep, that really would not be good. So if we hit this, you'll see that the TNT is blowing up at 256.5. So that is different from what it was last time. That's not good. I don't want this to be inconsistent. Definitely don't want it to be inconsistent. Let's see. Please be 256.5 again. I doubt it. Oh, it is. Oh no, I'm looking at the... I'm really dumb, sorry. I'm looking at this... I've been looking at the X coordinate the whole time. It's the Z coordinate that I have to worry about here. Okay, so it's... It's 456.5 that we have to look out for. Four five six dot five, and then 455.6, 457.1, I believe. Yeah. Okay, make sure that's reset. So that's exploding at 457.1. Oh, it's actually offset by a game tick, I believe. Yeah, if that's exploding at 455.9, I have to add a game tick of delay. That's because we're using a piston here for extension. Oh, that sucks. I mean, I can probably just use 2 pistons. Two pistons or observer scaffolding? Oh, let's go with 2 pistons. Way less brain power to figure this one out. There we go. Okay. And then we got to get our command blocks. I'm gonna put them like here. So tick rate 500, and then when you turn it off, it's going to make the tick rate go to 20. We turn it on, goes really fast, turn it off, goes to 20, and I think should be on 20 right now. Yeah. Okay, cool. So that is exploding 457.1. 455.9. Interesting how it's still doing the same thing. Oh yeah, of course, that's universal delay I'm adding, so that doesn't matter. Going to Archon. Probably not today, because I'm kind of like just in the technical Minecraft mindset right now. Just working on a little project. Hey TerraVoxel, welcome to the stream, mate. Thanks for joining. Yeah. I did play a bit of Archon today though. Got a couple mil. Okay, so we have to activate this TNT a game tick later, I believe. I don't know if we have to do that for this other column as well, or if it's just this like initial. Which one's the initial one? This one's the initial one, so we might have to activate this one a game tick later. Because yeah, it's out of sync, so it's exploding at, where was it? 455.9. So that's what happens when it explodes on like an odd value and on odd game tick. But if you get it to explode on an even game tick, then it'll be 455.5, which is, well, the center of the block, which is really cool. Cardless. Oh, I had a cardless. I had a cardless Jupiter. I've already got that. Look, 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 look. And it's even like implemented as well. Please be on here, please. Yep, this is it. This is our boy. This is just on a test world. So, yeah, but it works, I think. Yay. Pretty nice, even though it looks glitchy as heck. Yeah, it's something Green Jab and I worked on. Just kind of showing off this clockable cardless Jupiter he made. It's like 4 hertz or whatever, and this is bonkers. I can kind of show it actually. Let's see. Where do you go to spawn again? It's like in this really whack spot. I keep forgetting. Oh, look at that. That was within like 1 chunk render distance. Otherwise I wouldn't have found that. Okay, here we go. What are the chords for this place? Minus 200, minus 100. That's just weird to me. So let's see. Cartless Dupers. Cartless Dustless Dupers. These boys, oh yeah. It's glorious. How's that MSPT going? What's that thing called again? Log TPS, right? Yeah. 7.7. Pretty good actually for TNT Jeepers. And then another like 2. Why do I keep DCing instead of TPing back to my own world? I'm so used to single player. Okay, I should probably add a command block to... Oh, are these all taken? No, there's a couple here. Okay. NTF testing arena. Red. Okay, of course we don't actually have the coordinates for it yet. Can I remember these chords off by heart? So it was like 255, 80, 550. Oh yeah, that's close. Okay. And where should I have them TP to? Probably TP onto this honey. That'd be kind of annoying to TP to every time. Face them that way. And we can paste them chords right in there. And it won't work because I think that's the app P. I don't know. It's weird. You'd think that that command would work, but I guess not. Okay. So yeah, back to getting this TNT to work, to get it nicely aligned. Okay, so yeah, I think we just have to add a ncore delay to this, which is not what you want to hear, because like this is already quite a bit of repeater spam. But this only gets activated like once in the system. Okay. Now I'll just speed things up a little bit. Let's see. So now it's probably going to explode like on the platform even. That's my guess. Yeah, so that's activating way too late. That's okay. It's good. Somewhere in between. I can work with that. And yeah, so now it's at 453.4. So as you can see, that is... Oh, I made this counter with positive XY in mind. But of course this is... Yeah, it's rotated the wrong way. So these are pretty much useless then. So yeah, it's 453. Well, the coordinates don't really matter. The point is it's exploding before it reaches the center. Which means this is still got too much delay. The piston's holding onto it for too long, so we have to shorten that by, I estimate, about 4 game ticks. Off the top of my head here. Okay. Okay, so that's 454.7. Ooh, yeah, so that's 455.9. So yeah, it's still off by a game tick, so we gotta add that scaffolding trick to add an extra game tick of delay here. Now we can't add any blocks here. In fact, I think we're being a bit naughty by having blocks like right there even. So in fact, I'm probably just gonna, seeing as I'm designing a whole new system here. Get rid of those blocks, we don't need those. Trapdoor, scaff. And we just want to be activating that guy, don't we? Let's have that a block lower. Like that, and then our repeater there. Okay, that looks good. And you'll notice the Z coordinate should shift over by about 0.7 of a block, 0.6-ish. Yeah, it should be reset by now. Yeah, so now it's on 454.0 instead of 454.7, which it was before. And that means it's exploding 2 game ticks too early, so again, we can get rid of a little bit of delay there. In fact, we can add one there, and then we can get rid of an entire repeater. Which means that we can shift this whole line back again. So we're really only 1 tick of delay off when we began, which is a bit of a bummer, but anyway. Okay, cool. That has pushed so early, what? Wait. And why is it exploding at 455.9? Hold up. Something's toggled, I believe. Huh. Oh, okay. Oh, this might be a problem, actually. Also, let me check my DMs. Okay, that is a bit of an issue, because, yeah, your falling and rising edge of water columns just happens to be about a lifetime apart. Hmm. Right, so this has to be... Okay, I have to make a little bit of logic down here. That's kind of disappointing. First of all, let's toggle this that way. And we just want to send 1 signal up to the top. Now, the problem with that is it's kind of always going to send 2 signals, because the falling and rising edge isn't really like the most instant thing. So it should be fine if we add a toggle up there, T flip-flop or whatever it's called, and then we retract this piston twice. Even though it will send 2 signals, only 1 will get through, and then it'll always be activating falling edge to begin with. Although then you'd probably want, yeah, so we want falling edge that way. So let's toggle this again. So you just want to activate that piston twice, which can be done. Period. It can be done. Cool. Bet you didn't know that. Good if we can use this redstone repeater here. Ah. Do you reckon we could do something like that? Do you reckon the timings are good enough? I don't think there's enough time. I said timing twice then. Well, maybe a combination of the two. Although that is reaching the push limit, I imagine. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ah! Got chucking a repeat up. That kind of sucks. Then get rid of an extra moving block though. Okay, see if that works, even though I kind of doubt it. Because then that will stay extended, hopefully long enough for to get 2 signals through. Okay, let's see. Oh, I forgot to add another. Forgot to make that glazed terracotta again. Oh no, that isn't gonna work because yeah, I don't know slimestone. That's the problem. Actually, there is a chance it could work if this extends before that, but then it might make it directional or something. Oh great, is this really gonna be a clock? Surely not. Okay, cool. Even though something is clocking out here. Ah, that guy. Cool. Did that just work? No, because that's... oh yeah, because that's just gonna take a full game to extend. Hmm. Okay, well I'll try this one. I don't think it's gonna be long enough though. But I'll give it a shot. I'm glad most of this stuff's like stateless now, so I don't have to worry about resetting it all. Pretty handy when debugging. And that might have just worked without the need for a toggle. I think that's sent through to TNT though. Okay, let's add a T-flipper flipper row up here. I apologize. Although that should just pulse it back and forth like that. So I shouldn't need one? That doesn't sound right. So it would receive 2 pulses, which would, yeah, send it forward and retract it, which is what happens here, because it's in the retracted position. So we might have to add a flopper. Kind of sucks actually. But we can do something like this. That should work, right? Just like 1 piston, 1 extra observer. Looks a little bit more fancy. I might replace that cartless duper this stream as well, if I have the time. Okay, make sure that's reset. Yep. And then hit the go button. So that sends 1. Yeah, that's what we want. And then a second one. And then a third one. And that starts activating. Okay, so the delays are really weird. But we can work around that, of course. And then that's now on. See how before it was extended, it was like retracted as its default state. Now it's extended. That's what we want. Okay, so fix that problem. Cool. Getting somewhere. What's the time? 11:45. I could go to bed early, couldn't I? Because I'm at a point where I'm about to start just doing the timings. How about I do the timings for just the bottom layer? The very bottom layer. Just get a little start on it, so it's not so overwhelming. Next stream. And then I'll call it a night, I reckon. Okay. So fast forward all that. Oh, okay, it's already ended. Neat. Log TNT. Wait, what? Unsubscribed. Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah, so now this is gonna be, this actually should be activating at the same time. I don't know why that's changed a lot. It's kind of whack. Oh yeah, that's going to be sending through 2 pulses now. Okay, let's investigate this a bit further. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. That's the second one. Annoyingly. Imagine if that works. Oh my god, it does work. Oh, that's so cool. I love simple solutions like that. That's really satisfying. Okay. Let's fast forward that again. Actually, what was that coordinate? 256, 450.5. 450.5. They're all 450.5 because they're exploding actually in the chamber. Hmm. Okay, so let's chuck that on. And the TNT drops away. And that's extending so early. Why is that happening? Is this on the wrong state or something? Let's see. Be a bit hard to get up there in time. If only I could freeze said time. And it should retract. Okay, so that's not a problem. That sends through. Oh, wait, that is a problem. I just saw that. Hmm. Yeah, I can just do something like that. See if that works. Okay. Oh my god, I forgot what you look like in F5. Oh, the lag. Oh, it looks like I've got high ping or something. Oh, okay. Yep, that's it. Found the culprit. Found the bloody culprit. It's got to be falling edge, I believe. Which means that can go like that. And we're looking all fine and dandy. Okay, that's extended. That's all looking brilliant. Hit that. Brilliant commentary from the end collier. And that is exploding 458.8. Good. That looks like a new coordinate. Yeah. So I think that one game tick offset has worked. And that is exploding past here, which means it's pushing too early, so we have to add more delay. Sadly, we do have to add more delay. D. Okay, actually that's going to be way too much. So what's that? 458.8, so that's about, I'd say something like that. I might still be exploding a bit too early there. Okay, that's just gone way too quickly. So the 450.5, so yeah, that's holding on to it for too long. So let's get rid of that. Set that back up to 4, and knock one of these down to 2 or something. Turn that way. Now let's see. Oh yes, 456.5, there we go. That's the bang up. That is the bang up. Cool. That's one aligned. But there's still one more TNT that explodes on this bottom layer, which is the second TNT. TNT number 2. So this one comes down after the first one. So the first one, oh no, the first one has to deploy a second earlier, so it needs one more bit of delay, I believe, which we can add there. Let's just double check that. Yeah, the first one's a special boy. .9, so that is closer to here, I believe. Yeah, that is cool. .9, so I'll be guessing actually. 457 dot x. I did not type 7. I mean, it'll be around, what would that be around? Around like 4. There we go. Okay, make that glow as well. Fast forward time once more. Okay, let's see. How reliable is this though? Will that detonate at the same spot as it did just before? Oh, fuck, don't. 455.3. That's not nice. Okay, so I'm not going to change anything. I'm just going to skip this cycle. Will it detonate in the same spot? Let's see. Just be bloody consistent, that's all. Come on. No, I just saw it. Okay. It just didn't explode. What? It didn't deploy TNT the first time. Oh. Wait a second. Ah, this is annoying. Okay, so if we start it in this position, I actually think it should be started there though, because then that gets activated sooner. So that retracts, and then whatever, a game tick later, it sends a pulse up here. That detects it, sends it around there like it usually does. The rest of the pulse goes up there, and it's got like a little bit more delay than usual, but it shouldn't be missing a whole cycle. Yes, TNT comes down. Yeah, that's what should happen. And this is putting at 455.3, which I think is offset, out of phase, whatever. And the next one's exploding on 455. Now, I've not changed anything. We're just going to skip this cycle. I'm going to activate it again and see if it explodes at 455.3. I have a feeling it's not. Yeah, it's not. Wow, what? And if we do it again, it should explode at 455.3 now. So there's something up. Yeah, there's a 455.3. Okay, so let's try and investigate this a little bit further. So if we do tick freeze, actually, I'm just gonna hit that. So this is stateless. This retracts. There's nothing can go wrong there really. There might be an oversight, but we'll see. That also retracts itself due to that retracting, so that's fine. Now the problem, I'm pretty sure, occurs somewhere up in this wiring. So for when it's on the wrong, actually no, when it's on the correct tile, 455.9, this is extended like that. So if we do tick freeze, you can see that retracts, and then we run through the cycle. Goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then it ends up there. There's your fucking problem. That's your problem. Actually, no, the good one's 255.3, so it has to start like that, So if we were to run through this again, it'll go through the whole thing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and end up there. So we have to add a little bit of logic. So on the very last pulse, it sends another pulse, which then brings it in from out there back into there. Which is gonna be fun. Or we can say this pulses back and forth 57 times. We can just reduce it to 56 times, so then it's not jumping around between on, off, on, off, on, off. And I can probably do that by just adding a bit of delay there. Because then that will, oh shit. You saw that won't spit out its block then. To create 20. So that should work as well. It's not a toggle, but we have our T flip-flop there. So will this solve our problem? Hopefully. Should explode at 455.9. I'll put 4 subscribers on it. Oh, even better. That's centered. Second one exploded at 455.9. Okay, that's cool. So we do actually want the first one to explode at 455.9. Which means it's pushing it too late, so it's got 1 tick too many when it comes to the delay side. Now the important part is that let's actually make this reduce a variable here. Let's see if we get that 456.5 again. Hopefully we do. Looks like we do. And we do. 456.5. So that fixed it. Cool. Everything's getting fixed first try this stream for some reason. Just getting really lucky. So yeah, we want to take off another hint of delay. Hopefully it gets the hint. And let's see. Hopefully it explodes at 4. You know what I'm going to say. 457.7. Actually, no, that might be what we want. Let's see. So if we go... No, that's not what we want. Wait, so I'm reducing delay, so it pushes it across earlier. I should really be adding delay, shouldn't I? Yeah. Sorry, that was a dumb moment by myself. This is just for one row, by the way. I mean, I'm going to get into the rhythm of it, because there is a rhythm to this. So I'll be taking 20 minutes per layer in the future. 455.3. Okay. That's weird. 455.3. What the fuck? This is... Yeah. That's only a difference of 0.2 blocks. Okay, 455.3. 455.9. So that's off by a game tick there. By the looks of it. Oh, what the fuck's going on? Okay, let's remove this game tick then. Sure, just gonna chuck in a door here. Of course, there's much better ways to do this. I'm just doing a quick test of Rooney. Okay. Hopefully we get a 4.5, whatever. I don't remember what it was. Oh no, I think I'm being dumb, because it's 456.5 that we're looking for, isn't it? Okay, actually that should be fine, as long as I can get it centered on a block. Then we'll be all good. And then we have our scaff there, okay. Oh, I nearly got it. That's 455.3. And that's 455.9. So what if I just add another, or take away a tick? Let's try adding a tick first, see what happens then. So 455.3. So imagine if I was having to say like 50k every time. I'm glad I moved to only 3-digit coordinates. So that puts us at 454.0. So that's exploding way too soon. So we're not going to go into that realm at all. Let's take off a... Okay. Okay, so that's actually the coordinate that we want, 455.3. That's the biggest jump I think I've ever seen. Look at that, 1.2. Wow. I don't know what's going on there. I mean, the height I'm dropping it from is practically the same, so... Yeah, interesting. Okay, yeah, so that's 455.3, and then the next one, I wasn't really paying attention to that one. Oh, what? Okay, this is the part I'm worried about here. That's 456. I don't think I changed anything. Four, 5, 6.5. Okay, that's good. That's good that it's consistent. Grateful for that. That is weird though. What if we had another bit of delay? What's it gonna go to now? 4, 5. Okay, good. So that is kind of predictable. And that goes to 455.9. So that will, okay, so that one's out of sync as well, so we might have to add a game tick of delay there. Be good if we can add that globally. Which means we'll probably have to add that here as well. No. No, we can't. We have to add it up here. Okay, that's fine. That's just pretty much what was done here, isn't it? So we can go that. Nope. Okay, that was a close one. Cool. No water spillage today. Thank you. Ah, there we go. That's the way we can do it. Very nice. Okay, of course this would have to be a block lower. How can I do this without spilling everything? Like that. And then like that. Oh, then it's not going to fit because you got the water there. That's fine. Should be a pretty simple fix. But we need that to be scaffolding. So we need a support block there. Maybe I just have to go like that. And then this gets moved there. Get rid of that bit. And then we need a trapdoor, so I can go like that. And that looks like it'll work. Okay. Get rid of those bits and bobs. Put that back in its normal state. That's all good. Okie dokie. That's good. 455.3, and the next one. 456. That's perfect. Perfect. Didn't have to change a thing. Okay. And then just for fun, we're gonna try getting a TNT to land on a piston, because I did promise. What did I promise earlier in the stream? Phoenix. Buddy, if you're still there, I'm gonna do this just for you. Okay, so first of all, let's see. How badly desynced is this? So the first two TNT are precise as ever. Boom. Second one. Boom. Third one is coming in too early, so that's getting deployed too late. Wait, hold up. What block are we actually trying to land this on? 456.5 and 456.5. Okay, good. Had to double check that. So yeah, this piston's getting deployed too late by the looks of things. Which means this is getting activated too late. These delays in here are pretty much fine. This is like a very, very fine-tuned delay. So changing this delay changes when the initial TNT dispenses and kind of like affects it universally. And then these delays affect when the TNT gets pushed. And also affects when this sends a signal up. In fact, this might actually have to turn into a repeater just so I can toggle the timing there. Oh, that's going to be annoying. Yeah, that's going to be annoying. And the repeater won't send a block update to that. Oh, maybe. No, I don't think repeaters send block updates below. I can test that if I can be bothered. Let's see, so we got salmon in that, no salmon in that, that. Hey, that did not work at all. But if you had a rail, if I can get my bloody hotbar, thank you. Yeah, there we go. Oh well. I mean, it's kind of just everything's out of sync by 1. Okay, I think I might have to come back to this problem because it might be as easy fix as just activating this one cycle sooner and then changing the delays on these again. If I'm activating it sooner, I might not need as much delay here either, so that'll be good. That's something to think about. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end the stream here because I'm gonna try and attempt that problem on a fresh brain that isn't trying to work at 12 AM after streaming for about 4 hours. So thanks everyone for tuning in. I appreciate you all coming along. I got school in like 3 days. It's learning from home, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'd love to get out one more stream where we finish off this module, and then we can work on item processing sometime in the future. But yeah, Rimshaw, thank you. You stuck around for pretty much the whole thing, so I appreciate that a lot, mate. Have a good evening. Have a good day, and yeah, see you next time.